I'm Josh.
I'm Banks. We are odd places going.
Crazy, wild, and viral.
Well, we're still going viral, aren't we? We are
Yeah,
still going viral.
yeah,
I mean, we still are in the.
yeah. We're like a virus. We haven't. We're still going. We haven't died yet. We're parasitic. We're parasites on the airwaves. You
so
can't
so
get rid
have
of us.
have we made changes? Are we a variant? Is there a variant of us that's going?
I would hope so. I hope we're
Yeah,
not the same as we were a year ago.
I don't think we were. I mean, we have
No.
adapted. We have adapted.
Yes, we have adapted. Absolutely. We've
Which
latched on to society. We've adapted.
so
So
Josh, this is what I want to
yeah.
talk about. Well, go ahead. What do you want to talk about?
No, I was just hoping there wasn't. I hope there's no vaccine against us. That's all. That's all I kept thinking.
Oh,
If we're the virus, I don't want them. I don't want there to be a vaccine against us.
I think we're okay for the time being.
Are
For
we?
the time being, I think we're okay. Yeah.
Okay. Good.
So Josh, how tolerant are you? Tolerant.
Tolerant. Tolerant. Probably more than I should be.
Should
Yeah.
be? What? Explain.
I'm way too easygoing. I am way too forgiving, too nice, and to a fault. To a fault.
Hold on. How can you be too forgiving, too not? You can't. How can you be that unless you're being taken? Unless you don't like. Unless A, you're being taken advantage of, and you don't like that
Yep.
about yourself. Okay.
Yep.
So
That's
what
it.
you're being taken advantage of because you're so
I
nice.
have been. Yeah. In certain ways. Yeah.
Do you think Gandhi was too nice?
Too nice. I don't know if I call him nice. I don't know if he was too anything except hungry, but
He
not a
was
good
hungry.
joke, I know. Yeah.
No. He was also hungry for change. I mean,
Yes, he was. That's what I meant. He was
oh yeah,
hungry for social change.
well, he
For
liked to grow his own food and make his own clothes and keep everything as simple as possible. All right. So I want to tie in tolerance with libertarianism. So tell me what you think about libertarianism.
from what I know, it's basically getting government out of the way. Almost again, maybe to a fault, where like I'm not even sure they're for clean water. Like they want government so far out of the way. At least the very extreme libertarians, it's like free for all. You want to shit in the water, you want to pollute the water, okay. You want to do this, okay. We're not going to stand in the way. We're just going to let humans do what they think is best to other humans.
All right.
I
So
think
that's
it's missing social responsibility. I think libertarianism misses social responsibility. I think they're almost opposites.
really. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So there's no social responsibility except for your own and your own family, or
Yep.
it's only where you live. Got it. So
Yeah.
is there such thing as social libertarianism? I don't think there is. That's
I
actually
don't think so.
That's
That's
actually
an oxymoron. I think that's
yeah,
an oxymoron.
that might
Social
be.
libertarianism.
Oh, all right. So that is the ultimate where
Yeah.
get government out. Let me do my own thing. Live and let live. I get that. I get like people who went out west. They were like, I want my freedom. I want get away. I want to be out. I live in the country. I live on my own property. I kind of like that whole thing of like, what do I want to do today? What can I do today? Now, there are certain things when I was building my house, there are certain things that I had to stay with code. I got really upset that I had to stay with code. I don't know if that's my libertarian streak in me or if that is my don't tell me what to do. Maybe that's what it is.
Yeah. Are you glad though that there was a code at the end?
Oh God.
Do you know the reason for the code?
Oh my God. Yeah. Oh yeah. I would, my house would be burnt down by now.
Well, no, it's not even about your house. The reason for the code has nothing to do with you. You realize that, right?
Well, I mean, it is for
Nothing
my
to do with you.
safety. It has to
Nope.
do with my safety. What?
It does, but it's nothing to do with you. What
Right.
it has to do with, if your neighbor wants to build a house that catches on fire easily,
Uh-huh.
it doesn't also burn down your house. That's the part that libertarianism misses, is that it's not about you. It's about that other crazy person that's going to screw up your life. And then what do you do
If they
then?
don't stay within the code, you know, your
Right.
electrical is all messed up, and when you turn it on, it's going to start a fire while you're sleeping, and that's why you need, you know, smoke detectors. And I get that on a very, you know, on a very limited level. Now, on a very simple level. Now, with vaccines, though, libertarians are saying, I guess they are. I'm guessing, you know, get government out of it. Yeah,
No, okay, you're
libertarians.
back. Yeah.
Okay, libertarians are saying get government out of telling me what to do. Seatbelt
Right.
or I don't want to take a vaccine. Okay. Now, what you're saying is you're going to burn your neighbor's house down if you don't follow the code. You're going to give your neighbor the virus. So the virus is going to spread, and you could possibly kill somebody. I get that. I get that. However, I also get that you. I mean, if you don't care if you have it, and you don't care if you give it to your loved ones, okay, yeah,
Okay.
fine. Then how about restricting where these people go? You're an anti-vaccinator. You go over here. You go to this school with anti-vaccinators, and I think you have that now with people that go
So
to.
you're talking social isolation. You're saying social isolation, which again is antisocial. It's literally antisocial. So now we've got to quarantine these people. It's look, if you want to be libertarian, be it. Just go out into the mountains somewhere. Don't be around people. Don't be around, and just live as a hermit. Hermetism. That's it. That's your option if you want to be libertarian.
However, our species are we are social creatures. We are social. We want to, you know, go down to the fire pit and play guitar and eat and drink
Okay.
together and talk and stuff like that.
Then libertarianism doesn't work in that structure, in that system. It's not a very good form of social contract.
Okay.
Because I don't want you burning my house down. Sorry. I don't
Yeah.
know if you're competent in building a house. I don't know if you know what you're doing. I don't know if you're like lighting off fireworks in your living room. I don't know what the hell you're doing. All I want to know is do what you want. Just don't burn my house down too. That's all. You want to burn your house down? Frickin' I'll bring the matches. Just
Right.
don't burn mine down also.
Okay. Okay. In that same analogy, in that same metaphor, you have people who don't want to to get the vaccine.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
as long as you do, okay, here we go. If they don't want to get the vaccine, then everybody else gets the vaccine so that they don't get the virus from them. Let's say that.
Well, if they don't want to get the vaccine, then there are places that they can't go. Sorry, I guess. What else you do? Should they be allowed on an airplane?
Yeah.
Should they?
Yeah. I
I
I don't know.
I don't
So
know.
we started off by talking about tolerance. So how tolerant are you?
Apparently, I'm not very tolerant of libertarians.
because, because you started
Apparently
off by
not.
saying you were too tolerant, and it sounds like you are just not tolerant at all for in this case libertarians.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm too tolerant with friends, I think. But
okay,
I'm not tolerant with concepts. When it comes to concepts, I'm not tolerant with Nazism. I'm not tolerant with libertarianism. I'm not
right.
tolerant with the Republicans right now, the way they're acting and the way their platform is, ideology. There's things I'm
Then
not tolerant with. No.
okay, then how do you forge a relationship with somebody without tolerance has to be in there. We have to be. I mean, diplomats. We have to sit down and be tolerant of the other country and whatever they're doing. I mean,
Well, there's got to be some common ground to start with. You can't just say, I'm going to be tolerant of you if you're murdering kids, if you're sex trafficking. I'm not going to be tolerant of you. There's nothing you're going to say until you stop the sex trafficking, because that's a difference in how we should live as human beings. There's no tolerance there. I'm sorry. You can stop the sex trafficking, and then we can talk about, then let's bring tolerance in, right? But I'm not tolerant of that, and I never will be. And I don't think we
Wow.
should be. Should we
Um,
be?
tolerant of sex trafficking
Of minors?
of minors. Yeah, yeah. I get your point. I get your point. You know, Nazism, these extreme things. I mean, we're talking about
Not so
AK.
extreme.
What's the gun that?
The AR-15.
Okay, so we're talking about the AR-15. Are you tolerant of people having the AR-15 for protection, for home protection?
Yeah, and that's worthy of discussion, right? That's
Okay.
worthy because you can responsibly have an AR-15 and not kill people with it unless absolutely necessary. It is possible to use it responsibly. There is no responsible way to sex traffic a minor.
I
There's
got it.
just
I got it. Okay. So, I mean, I'm just trying to get us to the point where we are tolerant. So we can be, you
yeah.
and I can have a conversation about the gun issue,
Oh,
and,
sure,
we can
sure,
come to an agreement. Okay. All right. Not everybody should get this gun. Make
correct.
sure you got to pass a background check. You got to get a license, like you get a license for your car to drive.
Yeah, yeah.
Street. I'm Banks.
I'm Josh.
Odd places going.
Viral.
Ow.